Well, David Gerbi was just in his very early teens when he left Libya. Like the last and most of the Jews here, they left Libya during, or by 1967 really, a couple of years before Muammar Gaddafi came to power. The Arab-Israeli war, the Six-Day War as it's sometimes known, really divided Arab and Jews in the region, and he left. And when he left behind everything, the old community, the synagogue that his parents went to. And he thought with Muammar Gaddafi leaving that he would have, or being beaten out of power, that he would have the chance to come back and reopen that synagogue and go back there and pray again. And we were there when he began to knock down the wall that was blocking the door at the synagogue. This was supposed to be the hard part.
All the Libyan Jews need justice. I'm not giving up.
Breaking down the bricks, blocking entry to his old synagogue. But for David Gerbi, a 56-year-old Libyan Jew, returning from almost a lifetime in exile, the dream of praying where his parents worshipped is becoming a nightmare. So you're sort of stuck in the hotel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a kind of a prison, but it's also safe.
When I meet him 4 days later, he is a virtual prisoner in his hotel.
They don't want the Jew here. They don't want to open the synagogue, so it starts to become a big issue. They are coming back.
Today, can you walk the 100 yards to go to the synagogue now?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not going to be safe.
Death threats, demonstrations, even a Facebook campaign against them, all ignited since he broke down the door. We try to help the people to feel good. We can make them feel good. It all contrasts with the messages he shows me, scrawled in his notebook, as this psychiatrist helped in hospitals here during the war against Gaddafi. So these are very nice messages you were getting back then.
Yes. And they all turned their shoulder. The people that used to hug me and talk to me, my best friend in the TNC, they don't call me.
How do you feel about that?
It's a normal sense of betrayal.
Let down, he says, by rebel leaders, the TNC, the National Transitional Council, who he fears are in danger of following Gaddafi's anti-Semitic lead.
They need to understand from the beginning, if we invest all this money, energy, and the international community invest in a real democracy, they need to know from the beginning that they need to accept also the freedom of religion. They cannot throw you out because you are Jewish.
Is there real democracy here right now?
No. They need to make a decision, because to play duplicity, it will not last forever.
Gerbi says a National Transitional Council spokesman accuses him of being premature and provocative in his demands. And this letter from the Department of Archaeology accuses him of breaking law number 3, of breaking down the wall without permission. But just a few blocks away in the hotel, Gerbi says he'll wait here until his demands are met, that he gets to practice his religion in its place.
All right, so Nick, what is happening on that front?
Well, this was his feelings just as recently as a couple of days ago, but quite a lot has happened now. We just talked to David Gerbi, and over the weekend he's had visits from very senior members of the National Transitional Council, the Justice Minister, another minister as well, urging him that this wasn't the right time to be in Libya pursuing his particular agenda. And we understand from him now that he'll be leaving Libya tomorrow on an Italian military aircraft. He's been living in Italy with his family, obviously, since he left here all those years ago. And it's the Italian military who will be taking him out of the country. They say for his safety, they say so that nothing happens. Rebels, he tells us, turned up at the hotel over the weekend. His hotel, even tried to get in his room. So he's being urged to leave for his safety. He's saying it's not so much for his safety, he's being urged to leave so there isn't a bad incident here. He does hope to come back and does say that he plans to come back, but it's not going the way at all that he